This episode is dedicated to Mom Inez Dotson.
Today isn't just another interview. Today is personal. I'm sitting next to from someone who shares my face, but not my story in the same way. Someone who walked the same roads, felt the same pain, but processed it differently. We grew up in foster care. We lived with absence. Our father at a distance, and our biological mother present, but not present. And somewhere in between all of that, adoption stepped in and changed everything. We were raised in the same environment, exposed to the same struggles, yet we became two different people, two identities, two callings, one bond. This conversation isn't about comparing. It's about understanding. It's about how shared trauma can produce different strength. So today, we're not hiding behind titles or performances. We're taking a seat as brothers, honest, unfiltered, and open. I'm your host, Keith Edmonds. Welcome to Empire Talk. This is a sit down with my twin. Let's talk.
Just the real you shining bright. Empire Talk, where honesty is key. Every conversation, every story free. Empire Talk, where real conversations thrive. No more mess, just pure drive. Every story runs deep. Empire Talk. Let's talk.
Welcome to Empire Talk with your host, Keith Edmonds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Empire Talk. I'm your host, Keith Edmonds, and I've got a special guest tonight that is so special to me. This person is an individual, oh my goodness, that many of you know. How do you know him? You'll see in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Empire Talk. My guest, my twin, my brother, my friend, Carl Edmonds. Come on, overseer, y'all.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yes, welcome to Empire Talk, Carl.
Thank you.
Edmonds.
Thank you.
People been asking for this.
Yes, yeah.
They made a comment in one of the shows. One person made a comment and said, "You know, this show is nice, the one that I did prior, but you really need to bring your brother on. You need to talk
Should've
about."
started with me.
Should have started with.
Should have started with me.
Should have started with him, y'all.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you being here today. Thank
Good
you
to
for
be here.
accepting it.
Yeah.
It took a little bit to get you here.
Yeah, I did. You know my schedule, you know. Traveling the world.
Oh yeah, traveling from street to street, neighbor to neighbor. I got
to
you.
neighborhood.
I got you, but I do appreciate you being here. You are my best friend. We've known each other all our lives.
Yes, forever.
We've known each other
Forever.
forever. Some people just don't understand twins.
Right.
They don't understand the bond.
Yeah.
They don't understand how close you can be, because there's actually twins that really don't get along.
Yeah. Yeah,
Would you agree?
like sister. Their relationship really broke up.
What's this, sister?
The actress.
Oh,
The
gosh.
actress. No, their relationship, seriously.
Oh, you mean in real life?
In real life, they lost connection. They separated. They didn't talk for years. And
What?
then they finally got back.
Oh, they finally
They
reconnected.
finally reconnected, amended, wherever that issue was. Yeah.
We've never
So
had
they're
that.
about- No. Have we had fights?
Yes.
Have we had arguments?
We've had arguments. Yes, we fought.
Yes.
We had arguments, but
Not to a point where we do not communicate with each other for years.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Or talk to each other.
That's right.
For days.
So we would argue.
Yeah.
We would argue, and
Yeah.
and then like maybe 2 hours
Yeah,
Sometimes the
hours later.
next day, but maybe
Yeah.
2 hours or so. We're back talking to each other on the phone as if
Yep.
nothing happened. Am I right?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
the
a
bond.
bond.
That's the bond that we have. And some
Yeah.
people just don't understand how twins.
Right.
Would you agree?
I agree. Bonding is very important. Relationships are very important,
Yeah.
especially relationships with your brothers and sisters.
Siblings, yeah.
Or your siblings. And we lost connection with some of our siblings, yes. I mean, for a while. And then we've gotten it, we started to, rekindle
Yeah.
the friendships within that brotherhood or sisterhood
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
But it's got to be almost like that gorilla glue that
Yeah.
we use.
Yeah.
It
Well,
bonds it and it keeps it together.
You know what's funny? I don't use Gorilla Glue. You want to know what glue I use?
What?
Nail glue.
Oh, nail glue.
Like
yeah.
fingernail
That works.
glue. It
Yeah.
works. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. But you're right.
Yeah, it keeps
You're
it.
right.
It
That
keeps
bond-
it together, and
yeah.
it's impossible to
I agree 100%.
come apart.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So before we move forward, let the people know, and I like to do this because I want people to know who you are. So tell the people who Carl Edmonds is.
Well, first, I am a man of God. I'm a man of God, a preacher, a teacher. I wouldn't say I'm quiet, but I'm not. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sort of like you're more like when the wind blows, it makes a lot of noise, and it blows everything.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Me, I'm like when the wind blows,
okay.
it's settled, and I'm more of the peacekeeper, should I say? You're more the Peter.
I'm Peter?
Yeah.
What happened to
Peter
Peter?
Cutfolk.
Oh, he cut folk.
Yeah, but me, I'm more of the one that says, hey, listen, we can work this out. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's...
I have a little of that.
You have a little bit of that, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, though,
Yeah.
if we had to, but me, again, I am, a preacher within the Lord's church. I'm a man of God. I'm married. It'll be 20 years.
20 years?
Yes,
Wow.
20 long years
Wow.
with 6 children. My beautiful 3 babies in Texas, Christian, Kaylin, and Kalea.
Oh, my babies.
And then I have
Yeah.
the 3 here, who's Jordan, Jaden, and Justin. And so...
And you have a grandson.
And then I have a grandson, Caden.
Caden.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And so I love my children. I love my wife. I love my family. I love my life,
Yes.
and I love my twin.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm in there somewhere. I was about to say, this is a sit down with my twin.
Right.
And I was
right.
wondering if I was going to show up anywhere in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a family man.
Yes.
You're a godly man.
Godly man, family man,
And you believe in peace.
and a working man.
And a working man. You
Yeah.
do work. Yeah.
Yeah, working man.
That's an excellent.
Yeah.
Now, before we get even any deeper, how would you describe our bond as twins? Especially growing up.
I think it's been pretty close. It's almost like, okay, I need to check on my brother today, because something's not right.
Now, what y'all don't understand is we talk every day.
Every day.
This man calls me and he texts me first. If I don't respond to his text,
Right.
there's a knock on the door.
That's right. That's right.
And I feel the
That's
same
right.
way. I feel the same way with you. I do. But yeah, like you.
It's a bond that we have
Yeah.
that, I think it's impossible not to have that bond,
Yeah.
especially as twin brothers. Now, like I said, there are twins out there that they don't have a relationship with each other at all.
Right.
But it's because they clash with each
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
And I think me and you, we have different personalities. We do. We do.
of
We
course.
definitely have different personalities, which helps the relationships, which help this relationship, as twin brothers, because it's almost like when okay, let me talk like husband and wife. If you're the same, it's like it just doesn't work.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying? You got to have your individuality, if you know what I'm saying. You got to be separate. You got to
Right.
have that, that different character.
Yeah.
You have a different character. I have a different character.
Right.
Again, we're twins. Yes, we both love God. We both preach the word of the Lord. But you preach the word of the Lord different than I preach the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talk different than I talk.
So-
you drive different than I drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're twins, but we're different.
We're different. I agree.
We have that bond.
We have that bond.
Yeah.
But growing up as kids,
Woo.
we were tighter than
Yeah. We were tight. We were tight.
yeah.
Like almost Siamese twins.
Yeah.
Like attached to each other.
Yeah.
We went everywhere with each other. We did everything with
played,
each other. We played.
We were young. Yep.
You know, we used to, hey, where you going? I'm coming with you. You know what I'm saying? We were
It's the same
inseparable. Inseparable.
Yeah.
We were inseparable.
Well, we're definitely separable now, but yeah.
Yeah.
When we
Well,
were
we have to
young.
be, yeah.
We didn't have any choice because we lived with each other.
Correct.
And we did everything together.
We did everything
and we
together.
counted.
Depended on each other.
We were in the same womb.
Mm-hmm. We were
Y'all,
the same
this is
room.
why I got this mark right here.
Right down his chin.
He kicked me
Yeah.
out of the way,
Yep.
and he came out first.
That's right.
So the people who are asking, well, which one's the oldest?
Mhm.
Carl is the oldest.
The oldest.
By 5 minutes.
Because I won.
But, there's a discrepancy. There's an argument about how long, like how far
Mm-hmm.
apart are you? I said 5 minutes. I think you were saying 10 minutes. I don't know.
No, I was saying less than that.
What did you say?
I was saying at least 3 minutes.
At least 3 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
He won the battle.
I got out first.
He got out first.
That's right.
And so that bond started there.
Yeah.
As twins, when you're in the same womb, and
Yeah.
I have a set of twins, a boy and a girl, Kirsten and Cameron, and
Yep.
they're tight. They're
They're
close.
tight. They're close.
It's a boy and a girl though, so there's
Yes.
obvious differences because of the girl and the boy.
Yeah.
The girl's different than the boy's different than the girl.
Yep.
So, but you and I, we grew up, well, like I said, as kids, we did everything together.
Yeah.
And it was just, when you got in trouble, I got in trouble. When I got in trouble, you got in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was
yeah.
one of those things. Now, people keep thinking that we played tricks in school.
Nah.
Never played tricks in school.
No. Not
You know,
on people.
We never did that. They were
No,
like, well,
never did that.
did y'all try to trick the girl?
Yeah.
And think that
No.
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 We didn't do that. We didn't trick our teachers.
Nope.
I didn't stay home when he went to school, went to my class.
No.
I didn't, vice versa.
Right.
I didn't
That
go
didn't
to
happen.
I didn't go to his class, so it never happened. And some
Yeah.
people think, and you know what? A lot of people think, well, if I pinch, will he
Would he
feel it?
No.
That is such a myth. I keep telling people we are
We're
not G.I.
G.I. Joe. If y'all remember G.I. Joe back in the day.
G.I. Joe was something that we came home and watched all the time. But is that true? I mean,
No.
okay,
No.
do you ever feel any pain when I'm hurt?
I mean, when you not like a physical pain,
Right.
but
Not
yeah,
stub my
if
toe
you-
pain.
If you go through something and of course I hurt. Yeah, of course my mind is there. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
That's just the bond that we have.
Right.
But again, being twins, it's definitely impossible. It's impossible, and I'm
Right.
telling you all now, if you're watching,
Right.
I'm telling you now. It's impossible for me to feel your pain and you feel my pain in a physical aspect.
Right.
But yeah, when you go through something, it bothers me and I'm hurt.
And I feel
You're
the
hurt.
same.
Yeah, so,
I feel the same way.
yeah, but that's because of the bond that we have. We were talking about bond.
Right. And when you hurt your wrist, I didn't feel
you
the
didn't
pain
feel
in
the
your
pain.
wrist.
Yeah,
But I understood.
when I got
pain.
my
You-
hip
you understand?
replacement, did you feel the pain?
I didn't feel it.
You didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it when
Right.
you had the hip surgery, but I was there for you.
Right.
I supported you, and that's what brothers
That's
are
what
supposed to
brothers
do.
are for. Yeah.
So, do you think being twins helped us survive some things we probably shouldn't have had to? I mean,
Yeah.
you think
Of course.
being twins helped us survive a lot of things that we went through?
Yeah, it helped us because again, we had each other
Right.
to depend on.
Mhm.
I mean, now I'm married, so I depend on my wife, and I expect her to, and she expects me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
of
my
course.
best friend now.
Yeah,
of course,
And she's supposed to be.
Right. So, but yeah, definitely that we depend on each other.
Yeah.
Because of that. Again, I can say this all day because of that bond that we have.
Yeah.
That connection
Yeah, the connection.
that we have. So, yeah, I mean, growing up when we were going through certain things, we depended on each other because we had each other.
Tell it-
and that's all we had.
That's all we had, right?
Yeah. Through a lot of the things that we went through as children.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the, I mean, I'm sure we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
About
we
the
will.
whole
Yep.
adoption
Yep,
thing.
yep.
Right. So,
Right.
but some of the pain that we went through just to get there,
Yeah.
we had each other.
Yeah.
And we depended on each other.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all right, Keith, we can do this, or hi, Carl, we can make this. We can
Right.
get through this.
Right.
We helped each other. We talked each other through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, you brought up a good point, but since you brought it up about growing up in foster care,
yeah.
you know, what do you remember most about growing up in foster care?
What, the good, the bad, or the other?
All of it. Let's be transparent.
Okay.
You know, that's what this show is about.
Yeah.
There's a lot I remember. There's a lot I remember that you don't remember, a lot that you remember that I don't remember.
Yeah.
So
I want
we're
to
talking.
I want to first say this. This is not beer. This is tea.
This is iced tea. This
It's
is
iced tea. It has
this
a
is
little
not,
bustle. Has a
what's-
little bustle on
what's
top.
the drink?
Okay.
What's that drink? That
Light or anything.
no, that other one.
Yeah,
The
no.
stronger one.
No. This is not. Yeah.
This ain't vodka.
It ain't Henny. Right.
It ain't Henny. That's it. This ain't Henny, y'all.
That's iced
This
tea.
is iced tea, sweet tea. That's right.
Yeah. But I mean, the process of adoption, it was definitely difficult.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know we were going to be adopted.
Yeah.
We
started. It was
we
young.
started young and being bounced from foster care. Well, it was group home first.
Yeah.
We from group home. What devastated me the most was when it was time for our biological mother, who is still alive. We love her to life now.
Mm-hmm.
And just to let you all know, the forgiveness is there. You know,
Yeah.
It's we forgave her, she forgave us. I mean, you know, let's just say that.
Yeah,
But-
people don't understand that.
Yeah.
They probably can't relate to what you're saying, or they don't understand
They
what
don't
you're saying.
understand. Yes.
So we had
It's difficult.
yeah, we had a difficult time growing up.
It was difficult.
We always obviously wanted our natural parents.
Yeah, when she didn't show up for visitations, that broke my heart.
Yeah.
That was the worst
And-
pain that I felt.
And later we found out it was for a reason.
It was for a reason.
Yeah, it was for a reason.
But again, as kids, 6-year-old, 7-year-old,
Yeah,
how old, we didn't have an understanding.
Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on. We just wanted, Mom, where is she? Mommy, where is she? Where is she? She's not around.
But you were a mama's boy.
Yes.
I think I was a daddy's boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Can
yes.
y'all believe that? He was a mama's
Yep.
boy. I was a daddy's
Yep. I always wanted, you know,
Yeah, just like my son.
mom.
He's
I wanted my
he's a daddy's
biological
boy.
mom. Yeah. I wanted my biological mom.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, okay, where is she? She's not coming to any of the visitations.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had to make a decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was the most painful, I believe, the most pain
For you, yeah.
for me. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just her not showing up.
Not showing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid, you know, I don't remember much,
Mhm.
you know, growing up. I do remember the time that we did separate, not you and I, but we
Mhm.
separated from our parents, our mom,
Mhm.
and we separated from our siblings.
Yeah.
I remember that day,
Yeah. Yeah.
like it's vividly.
Yeah.
It's in my mind every day. When I think about it sometimes,
Yeah.
because you know kids go through a lot young, you know, with dealing with separation,
Right.
separation either from their parents or separation from their siblings.
Right. Right.
And so a tragic happened
Mhm.
in our home
Yeah.
when we were young. I think we were what?
Yeah, we were. During that time,
Yeah, I think it was the 5 when that happened.
It's when a fire broke loose in
Uh-huh.
the house. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a fire that broke loose, and we couldn't get out.
yeah.
We couldn't get out.
Now, why could we get out?
Well,
remember-
back then, okay. Now some of y'all,
I'm
now, if
laughing
you
'cause
got
I'm
this
already
now, you need to change it. It should be a fire hazard
Yeah.
code now.
Mhm.
Back then, you locked the door with the key from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we couldn't find that key. to unlock the door to get out. We couldn't find it.
Right.
And so we were entrapped. We were entrapped inside with flames and smoke. Somebody actually literally had to break kick in the door or whatever.
No, it was the window. You don't remember?
Oh, it was the window.
It was the window. Loretta, our sister Loretta, and our mom actually got us out.
Okay.
That's how Loretta got that long stitch down her
Stitch
leg.
down her-
Remember that?
Yeah.
She was climbing through the window and she got that long stitch.
Yeah.
That's how we were able to get out of the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were saved by our mother and by our sister.
Yeah.
You know, who got us out, and then the other siblings, of course. You know.
Right.
It was hard, but yeah, that was
Yeah, it was a
a
difficult.
very difficult thing, but
Devastating.
it had to happen.
It had to happen.
It had to
For a
happen.
reason. Yep.
It had to happen.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Tragedies happen for a reason. But
It's unfortunate, but
it's unfortunate, but it caused even a closer bond
yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
Even as brothers, when we made it out of that.
Yeah.
We got out of that fire, and we had nowhere to go.
Right.
We had nowhere to go, and our mother couldn't at the time take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to place us,
Right.
you know, to for our safety and for
Right.
our care.
Right.
She did love us. You know, the love was still there. She just couldn't take care of us. And she was going through some personal issues as well.
Yeah. Like we all do.
Like we
Yeah.
all do. We all go through these, personal issues.
Which we can, we'll talk a little bit about
Yeah.
that. But so at the time, did you ever feel unwanted, or did you ever feel
Yeah.
protected?
Both. I felt unwanted, as a child
Me too.
should. Yeah. You know, like I said, as young as we were, yeah, I felt unwanted.
Right.
I felt like, okay, she doesn't want us.
Right.
You know,
Right.
or
Right.
he doesn't want us, our father.
Right.
You know, but even then, you said something, protection.
Protected. Did you feel protected or unwanted?
A mixture.
Yeah, mixture.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a mixture. It was a
And
mixture.
it doesn't necessarily have to be protected by.
Yeah,
You know.
mainly unwanted though at that
Yeah.
age, you know, because it was like, okay, again, I want my mom.
Yeah.
You know, I want my mother. That's who I want. And so, yeah, it was definitely a devastating moment.
Yeah, it really was. It was a life-changing moment.
Life-changing.
For me, it was like I said, I think it was something that was necessary.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it made us who we are today.
Yep.
It made me who I am today.
Mhm.
You know, I can't speak for you, but I can see that it made you. who
Oh,
you
yeah, it
are
made me
today.
better.
Made
Yeah.
you better.
Yeah,
You know?
it made me look at life differently.
Yeah.
It did. You
Yeah.
know, most tragedies do.
Yeah.
Makes you look at life differently.
Yeah.
You know, and you pray that you don't want that to happen to your children.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so
So during the process, they kept us together.
yes,
When our sisters,
they were separated.
everyone else went
yeah,
to different group homes
yeah,
or different foster homes.
Right.
They kept us together because of the bond that we had.
right.
Because of the unity.
Yeah.
we had, because of the, we were twins.
Yeah, the judge said we're not going to separate these two.
Yeah.
We're not going to separate the twins. We're going to keep them together. That's what the judge said.
That's what the judge
And
said.
I believe that the Holy Spirit was moving through the judge.
Come
at
on,
that time.
somebody. At that time. That's right. That's right.
And,
He was. He
you know.
was. And it kept us together.
Yeah,
And we found, we went from home to home.
home to home, group home,
home.
group home.
I remember going to a foster home,
Mhm.
and I didn't like it. And I didn't
yeah.
like it
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was a dog that I
We
did not like.
like. I like the fact. Now, I did like that dog. Let me tell you why. Because I used to sneak food to the dog that I didn't like.
Oh, okay.
Like that was a way of me hiding that food, and the dog would eat it.
oh,
You know what I mean?
see how the secrets come out, y'all? See how the secrets come out?
Oh man,
Get no ideas, y'all.
I get no idea.
No, but yeah, I just didn't like the dog. So
Yeah.
I didn't like the home
Yeah,
because of that.
yeah, I didn't like it either. Yeah,
And so, but we ended up in a good place.
yeah.
We ended up in a good place. How do you think foster care shaped the way we trust people today? Trust is something that is hard for people to do.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah. Trust is a serious word.
Put trust in
It's
no
serious-
man.
Put trust in no man. Right. But
Trust in God.
put trust in God. See, you just answered your own question.
I love it. You know, yeah, it's, you know, I've attempted that.
Yeah.
Putting trust, like I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I trust you. You trust me, I think, right?
Yeah, of
Okay, you
course.
got to say it.
But it's, and I do trust you,
Okay.
but I guess it created a boundary.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had to set some boundaries.
I think, but like, I think that's probably why my house is like Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Is because I trust and I don't trust, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Especially people I don't know.
Well, of course.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like, okay, I got to keep my head on the swivel.
Right.
I don't know who this person is. But of course, when it comes to family, even sometimes you can't trust your family.
Oh, you getting ready to go into something.
I'm going there.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
You got to keep
Some-
your eyes open.
Some family members you can't trust.
You can't let everybody in the house,
No,
or if you
can't.
do, you got to watch the
'em.
video camera, and whatever. You got to keep an eye on them. You know what I mean? But adoption is certainly, you know, being brought up in foster care,
Yeah.
has caused me to be more aware of things.
And that's a good point, man. And that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You're more aware of
More aware.
around, you know, people and,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
before you can even think about starting a relationship with someone,
Yeah.
a friendship.
A friendship, yeah.
It's got to
You got to be able to trust them.
and it's got to be,
You know,
you know.
there are people that I know, even growing up, where their best friend
Right.
took them out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Known them
right.
for years.
Yeah.
I mean, we see it on all kind of shows.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, a lot of times it's you get to a point where you just keep your guard up. You know, you keep
Yeah.
your guard up. That's
Yeah.
all. You just keep your guard up.
And that's not a bad thing that you keep a guard up.
Yeah. No.
Anybody, you know,
No.
could tell you, well, they, you know, keep a guard up. You
Yeah.
got to protect your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit.
Yep. Yep.
You got to protect it, you know, at times. So, how, let me ask you this: our father was there, but he was distant.
Yeah.
He was a truck driver, you know.
Yeah.
It was distant.
He was
how did
in and out.
How did that even affect you growing up?
Well, everybody wants their father.
Right.
You know, everybody wants their dad. I get it. He wanted a career. You know.
Well, I mean, yeah, he
drove
had
his truck.
one, yeah.
He had drove his truck all across the country. And I mean, there were times where he was there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when we got a little older, the relationship started to get stronger. But growing up as a child, every child wants their parents. They
Yeah.
want both of their parents, their
Yeah.
mom and their dad.
Yeah.
You know, and we didn't have that. You know,
Right. Well, and the thing is, he didn't even live in the city.
No.
So,
Yeah.
because you can have that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if he was here.
If he was there, yeah.
You know, but he wasn't even in the city because
No.
he drove, you know, and so
Yeah.
we missed a lot of that as kids.
Missed a lot. Yeah.
And it affected me not having dad around, you know, because like you said, having dad around, even if the dad is not in the home, the dad is still there.
Still there.
Still active
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
in
their
like,
child's
like
life.
I am in my child's life, in my
Yeah.
children's life. I'm still active. I'm not leaving my kids, you know.
Right. Right.
But that was very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
If I could say, it was it was very difficult
Yeah.
for us when we grew up.
Oh yeah.
Now we had some tough people in our family, some tough women.
Oh yeah.
And we can talk about that. You know,
Yeah.
that goes into, you know,
Mhm.
where we ended up
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And who raised us, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So our mother was physically present, but not always
always.
emotionally there.
Right.
You know,
Right.
how did you process that as a child?
Again, I was a child. That's
You
all.
wanted your mom.
That's all I wanted was my mom.
Yeah.
It's
And I feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know, I feel the same way. Moms are very special.
Yeah,
very important.
they're important.
Um,
They have a major role when it comes to raising the children.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely different than fathers and
Oh,
dads.
yeah, you gotta have
know what I mean?
both parents to
They're
raise
more
them.
tender-hearted.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
they
you-
have a more
You can't
tender-hearted.
have a mom raise a son like a father.
Right.
It just doesn't work.
Doesn't
Like
work.
a father can't raise, a
young lady.
a young lady, or a child. Period.
Right.
Like a mom would.
Mhm.
You know, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody has their role, and sometimes it hurts when there's a role missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, back then I wanted my mom
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
wanted her present. You know,
Yes.
I wanted him present. I
Yeah.
wanted us back together in the home. I wanted us all living together.
Right,
You know,
right.
like
He
he
did,
said,
yeah.
everything happens for a reason. That was God ordained
Yeah.
that took place. Because honestly, I believe that, and I'm not saying that everyone, or even my biological mom or biological dad, are horrible people. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm not saying that if we were still there, would we have been raised the way we were raised? I would
No.
say no.
No.
I would say no. It would be different.
Yeah, each household.
We would probably be different. You would probably be out there in the gangster world. But no. For real. God orchestrated everything that happened, and it happened for a reason.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. I believe my life is better because of what we went through and what I went through
Yeah.
as a child.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I'm with you on that. When did you realize that some of that pain followed us into adulthood?
Oh, when it was time to face our biological mom and biological dad again. When it was time to establish
Let me say establish that relationship again.
yeah.
Now our dad, he wants a relationship.
Yeah.
You know, he calls, we check on him, he checks on us. But it was difficult because we grew up in a single parent home.
Right.
It was mom. That was it.
Right.
There was no male figure in the house. You know.
Or in the state.
Or in the state. right. And so we had to really, we really focused on God. I'm gonna be honest with you. We focused on God and what He ordained us to be.
Right.
You know, but trying to, how can I say it? Rekindle that relationship
Yeah.
with our biological mom and biological dad.
Right.
It was difficult.
Yeah.
It really was. It was difficult to do that. It was difficult to forgive, but I forgave.
Yeah,
I'm speaking
yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for you.
Yeah.
It was difficult to forgive.
Yeah. Forgiveness is,
You
it's for some reason it's easy for me to do.
Yeah.
But it's not easy for everyone.
Right.
And I get that. Forgiveness is something that, it's I get it. Okay. So we talked about our father. We talked about our mother. Our father being not being present.
Right.
We talked about our mother being physically present, but not always emotionally here.
Right.
Now, when I say physically, she was still,
Yeah.
around. And, and she didn't give up on her kids. She
No.
didn't give up on her kids.
No.
I think, like you said, situations happen. Things happen.
Yeah. Things
That ultimately alters your life.
Yeah.
Like you and I,
Mm-hmm.
there are personal things in our lives that altered our lives.
Our lives,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then as growing up, as kids, we found a great home.
Yeah.
Or they found one for us, but we loved it.
Right. Right.
And let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
Growing up, going through the adoption process, the foster care process. As a child, was it difficult for you to, what's the word I want to use? Was it difficult for you to settle in settle in? That's a good way to put it. Was it difficult for you to settle in at the new home? Because, we decided You know,
Yeah.
at one point we decided, yes, this is what we want to
Right,
live.
right,
This is what we
right.
want to do. We want to live here.
Yeah.
You know, because they asked us, did you want to be adopted?
Right. It was difficult. And that's only because we had to get used to new rules and new regulations and new way of doing things.
Yeah.
You know, when you're moving from group home to group home and foster care to foster care, everyone lives differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we live differently a lot, if that makes sense. We lived differently a lot.
Yeah.
So when we got to this one home, it was, we had to just adjust.
yeah.
We had to adjust.
That's it.
Yeah, we had to adjust, number one, because it was a godly home. From past homes we were in, it wasn't like that. It wasn't, well, at least we didn't see it like that.
Right.
You know, we didn't see like mom did, like up early in the morning praying,
Right.
on our knees, praying, going to church, you know, fasting. What's fasting? Don't do this, don't do it. You know, we weren't used to rules.
Structure.
We weren't used
that.
to structure. So, you know, when we moved into that house, it was like, okay, this is structure. We're actually being punished. We're actually getting whipped.
Right.
You know, hey, we got whipped.
We got whooped.
We got whooped. Okay, these are things that are happening that hasn't happened
Yeah.
in these other foster places, you know, foster care homes, or you know. So we just had to adjust,
Right.
and we got to a place where we felt comfortable. This woman loves us
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
point where she's actually putting her foot down and telling us, you know, right from wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
And we listened.
and we listened.
We had no choice but to listen.
We had no choice but to
You
listen.
know, she had one son.
Yeah.
You know, she had other foster kids.
Yeah.
But she had one blood son.
Yeah,
Who obviously made a difference. You know.
Yeah. Oh, definitely helped us.
It helped us. Yes.
It did create that
It's more intimidation at the beginning.
little intimidation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
of
was-
course.
yeah.
I mean, because who are these two guys coming? You know, these two kids coming. And, are they taking my place?
Right,
And, you know,
right,
of course.
right.
You know, we felt like we were, you know, just, you know,
Yeah.
coming in and intruding in his, you know,
Space.
in his space. So I get it. I understand that. But he also helped us
Right.
become men as
yeah.
well.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
our older
Because
brother.
there was no other
Yeah, it was no other
man in the
male,
house.
no other
male figure in the house.
right? And you know, when you watch another man grow up, it's almost to the point where you're like, okay, I want to be like him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how you were like, you want to be like your father. I want to be like my dad. You know, we didn't grow up like that. We didn't grow up. We grew up wanting to be the opposite of our dad. And I'm being honest.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is we're real talk.
Yeah.
Right.
It's real talk. That's
This is
right.
real talk. We didn't want to be like our father, our
Yeah.
biological father. We did not want to at that time.
And you would say that has a lot to do with him not being around.
yeah, just him not being present.
Yeah.
Him not being that father figure.
Yeah.
You know, him. Now again, like I said, there was a time where we even moved in with him.
Yes.
You
we
know?
did. Yep.
And I'm telling you, it was rough.
It was rough. It was a space that
That
was not
was
enjoyable
straight
at all.
up
It was-
military living.
And we didn't stay long.
And we didn't stay long.
We didn't
And
stay long.
The rules were way worse, more strict.
Yeah, more straight. Yeah.
You know, you can't get off the
No
porch.
friends
No
can come
friends can
over.
come over. No, you're not leaving the porch. No, you're not doing. No, you're not allowed to. No, you're not. It was difficult.
Yeah.
It was difficult when we moved in with him for a while, and it was good to experience something that I'm glad we probably
Right,
missed
right,
in
right,
our previous
right.
past. You know,
But like you said, what kid doesn't want to be?
I'm sure my sons and I'm gonna say sons
Mm-hmm.
would like to try to be, you know, not me, but be like me.
Yeah.
You know, or have some type of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I didn't have that. We didn't have
Yeah.
that.
Same here. I think my
Didn't have that.
feel the same.
I think I've always wanted to be more like my granddad.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I love
yes,
my granddad.
His granddad was the man.
I wanted to be smooth
was
like
the
my
man. Me
granddad.
too.
Wearing
Yeah.
the,
He was like a Bill Cosby.
oh yeah,
Like he
yeah,
was
that was
straight
that.
up.
That was our.
Yeah.
That's who I
you're
wanted to
right.
be.
You're right. His dad
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was the one that we wanted to be
That's
like.
who we wanted to be. We wanted to be
God
like
rest
his dad.
soul,
So yeah.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. But we grew up in foster care. We grew up in a nice home,
Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful home.
Beautiful home.
And in that home, do you remember when mime first came into our lives?
Yeah.
People want to know, when did you start miming, and where did this come from?
Again, our foster mom was very religious. You know, she believed in going to church and she had a relationship with God. She wanted us. She believed that me and my house will serve the Lord. If
and
you
that's
don't serve the Lord, you got to go. Okay, so that's how tight knit she was. She was a Christian woman, and she believed in reading the Word and praying, and going to church. Actually, going to church. You know, now, I mean, back then we had to go to church. We didn't have Facebook and all this other stuff.
Oh my gosh!
You couldn't watch it on TV, YouTube, and all this other stuff.
Right.
You had to be present in church, and we sang in the choir. We did, you name it. We ushered.
You name it.
You name it. She had us doing everything.
Yeah.
All the way to the sanctuary choir, and these are senior citizens.
Right.
You know, almost to the deacon board.
Yeah.
But it was a very, very religious home, and so our mom loved reading scriptures.
Yes.
And so she said, "Hey, I have an idea."
And this happened at our church, the church we attended.
Yeah, this happened at our church, Lincoln Avenue Church of God. You know, that's the church we were born and raised in, should I say. Lincoln Avenue Church of God. We went there, and she said, "Hey, I have an idea. I want you guys to act out the words. I'm going to read the scripture, and you guys act out the words that I say, the words that I read, the scriptures that I read." So we had to.
Right.
And the Lord spoke. You know, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So we had to do all of that, you know. And so that's where we started, you know, doing just movements. Movement. That's what it was at the time.
It was movement through scripture.
Just movement through scripture.
So it wasn't no music.
No music, nothing.
No.
And then brainstorm. We love gospel music. Everything that came out, that Vanessa Bell came out with, Daryl Coley.
Oh, don't talk about him.
Oh my God. Everybody, all the way to Keith Pringle, all the choirs. And all of them. I'm going to be honest, Andre Krauss, Richard Smallwood, all of those great artists.
Yeah.
We loved them. We used to walk around in school singing just gospel, just singing music. Just walking through the halls singing gospel music.
Yeah.
And we said, let's change this up. Let's put gospel music and let's do mine.
Yeah.
And that's where it was birthed through us.
Through us. That's right. That's right. And we never stopped.
Never stopped. We kept going.
Never stopped.
Kept going. You know how you get that good idea?
Like this?
Empire Talk. Wonderful idea, concept.
We
are two individuals who are persistent.
Yeah.
We say we're going to do a thing.
We're going to do it.
We do it. And we did this mime thing for more than 30 years and have been over 30 years.
40-something.
I mean, it just took off. And people...
we just mime. Took off.
Yeah, it took off. The world were more attracted to us being twins.
Yeah.
Not necessarily just the moves. And, it's the gospel music. They're twins and they're doing the same thing.
They're making the same move.
They were attracted to that.
Yeah.
And so that's how K&K Mime was birthed.
Yeah. Wow. And like I said, we never stopped.
Kept going.
And we kept. And then doors were open. God opened doors.
Open.
Where we were able to do things that we thought we would never do.
Never.
I mean, we were in front of great people. And they didn't realize that they were in front of great people.
Right.
Maybe they did.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah. But
sure
that was life-changing by itself.
It was. We had some great experiences.
Being able to mime and being able to work together. We worked together.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't.
That was peaches and cream either. You know,
working together there.
But it had its ups and downs.
Yeah,
but
we fought, we argued, we went back and forth. No, this is my idea. No, this is my idea. No, I like this better. No, I like this. So we did what brothers did. But we bounced back. Yep. And we were able to keep going. We were able to keep the momentum. And so people wanted to know, how did you really start? How did you begin? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And, growing up, we had many challenges, and when we became adults,
Yeah.
we had challenges as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's life. It's
life.
what we call life.
Life.
We go through life. We go through things that. Why do you think Mom connected with us so deeply?
Again, that bond.
Yeah.
A
It
bond
connected
that we
with us.
had. It
Yeah.
connected with us. It had a lot to do with loving God
Yeah.
and loving even the words that these gospel artists were singing.
If
You know,
we related
the
to
love.
we could relate to
We
it.
could relate to it.
Yeah.
The love of God, the love of gospel music. And again, the connection that we had.
Yeah.
I mean, in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
We connected. The mom. I mean, for me, it was another way of expressing myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without saying a word.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We can get on stage.
Let out your frustration.
Let it out. I mean, especially that song "Stand."
Standard. Let me tell you, when he played the devil and I played the saint, and I got to pick him up and throw him across that stage, some of the times I meant that.
And I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it, and I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew
it was a good time to let out our frustration.
Yes.
But also, it was a great opportunity to be creative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was be able to be creative and do something different.
Yeah. And so, this is saying, with the higher the level, the bigger the devil.
Yeah.
When we were traveling, obviously we had different challenges in life.
Oh, yeah.
Divorce.
Yeah.
You had a divorce.
Yes.
I had a divorce. We went through these
went through
things that people go through,
Yeah.
and some people just don't understand it.
Mhm.
They don't understand that part of people's life. They can only see you on stage,
Right.
and they see you on television.
Yeah,
You're on
they see
television
the
a lot.
lights and
They see the lights.
so
They
you
don't
getting out of limos and all that.
They
other
see
stuff
all
on
of that.
television. Yeah.
They see you next to great people,
Yeah.
but they don't understand that,
That we're real people.
we're real people.
Yeah.
And we went through difficulties as well.
Yeah. The Temptations are the only ones that went through,
Right.
5 heartbeats. all that.
Right,
I'm
right,
serious.
right.
Like they went through some
Backstage,
issues.
all that. Yeah, personal. issues.
Personal issues. We've had our personal issues.
Yeah.
We were not perfect. I was never perfect, ever. I would never claim to be perfect.
I know.
Ever, ever, ever,
Ever, ever, ever,
There's
ever.
not one perfect person that I know.
Right.
Not one
Other than
perfect person
God.
other than God.
Yeah.
I mean, me, I'm not perfect. I can only
neither.
speak for myself.
Yeah.
So, yes, we went through some trials and tribulations, but it made us stronger. It made me stronger.
And we had
You know.
each other's back still.
And we had each other's backs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We still were able to support each other
yeah.
and encourage each other
Yeah.
and give some words of wisdom
Right.
and advice.
Right.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It helps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I happy with some of the things that I've done? No. Who is? Who would be?
Yeah. Some of the choices we made.
Some choices we make, I wouldn't want any of my kids to go through it and have to deal with it,
Yeah.
But life happens.
But let me be honest.
Yeah.
If and I know sometimes people ask this question, hey, if you can go back in time, what would you change? I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I would change are the mistakes that I made.
Yeah.
Everything that happened in my life happened for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm with who I'm supposed to be with.
Right.
I love my children.
Yeah.
They are my heart.
Same here. Yep.
No accidents happened there.
No. Not at all.
And I mean, that would be the only thing I would change are some of the mistakes that I made.
Same here.
Yeah.
Most definitely. People look at you and they want to be judgmental.
Yeah.
And that didn't deter you.
Right. No.
It didn't deter you. It didn't deter me.
No.
Because people are very judgmental.
Oh, yeah.
Very judgmental. That's something that
Yeah.
just really eats me up sometimes on
Yeah.
how other people can be so judgmental when they have their
They
own
have their own issues and
issues and
things
their
that they've been
own
through. Yeah.
personal problems and personal things that they're going through.
Right. Right.
That they may not even be judged on. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And so that's why I love at our church we have on the wall
Yeah.
the judgment-free zone.
Yeah.
Because we don't judge. We're not the judge.
Nope.
People make mistakes.
jury.
Right? Wouldn't
Right.
you say? People make mistakes.
Right.
And
They learn from them.
they learn from them. You learn from them
And then move
you
on.
just don't go back to it and make the same mistake.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you believe Mom was more more than art for us. Would you believe it was? I believe it was more healing.
Yeah.
That was healing us.
Yeah, it was.
It kept us whole
Yeah.
as a person,
Yeah.
individually.
It took us to a place that we've never been before.
Yeah.
And I'm saying relationship with God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It definitely took me to a place where I grew stronger with God.
Yeah.
You know, my relationship with God, every time I hit that stage, it wasn't. Now, when we first started, we thought we were the bomb. we thought we were all that. We going out
Of
doing
course, the
things.
humility was
And then-
not there.
And then God had to shut it down for a while.
Yeah.
He shut it down. He was like, hold up now. You got to remember who you're doing this for.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
doing this for the glory of God. So he shut us down for a while. And then God taught us a lesson.
Yeah.
And the humility kicked in.
Yeah.
And every time we hit that stage, it was all about him.
Right.
I mean, I got up there and forgot where I was sometimes doing songs.
Yeah.
Because I was so caught in the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a performance.
Right.
We had to learn that this is not a performance.
Right.
This is ministry.
This is ministry.
It's ministry. Yeah, it's paying the bills, but that's not why we're doing what we're doing. We're
Right.
doing it to save a soul,
Yeah.
to save a life.
Yes.
We got many phone calls.
Yeah.
Many text messages, many messages, saying, hey, I watched Stan and it saved my life.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
almost committed suicide.
Yes.
When I saw you guys,
Yes, I remember that.
I changed my mind.
Yes. Yes.
And that's what it's about.
That
It's
touched
about
my
the soul. It's
heart.
about the
That
life.
made me feel like what we were doing was worth it.
Yes.
It was definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you can make a difference in the world
Yeah.
and help someone and change someone's mind, alter someone's mind, like you said,
Yeah.
from committing suicide,
Mhm.
just from watching us move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And hearing the words, yeah.
And hearing the words of the song,
Yeah.
that Donnie McClurkin, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
he's a maestro
Yeah.
himself. But it ultimately made me feel like I'm walking in purpose.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
And so that right there was just-
Changing a life is
That's right.
and saving a life.
and saving a life.
Even as first responders, you're a medic. You do. It's like you're doing. When we're on stage, we're doing CPR. That's how I can look at it.
Right.
When we're on stage, we're doing CPR on
Yeah,
somebody's life,
yeah.
and we're saving them.
Yeah, I
Tragic ending.
Tragic.
You know.
Gosh, that's so true. Listen, we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
This is just awesome. I love it.
This is great.
We'll be right back. I'm telling you, we'll be right back. This is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm hoping you loving it. We'll be right back. Empire Talk.
We'll be right back.
Empire Talk.
If you're ready for inspiration, if you're ready for transparency, if you're ready for something different, subscribe to Graphics Empire Design, where Empire Talk lives, only on YouTube. New content, bold conversations, kingdom creativity. New episodes, real impact. Welcome to the Empire. This is more than an interview. It's a moment, now streaming. A sit-down with the Daysman David Brock, exclusive on the Graphics Empire Design YouTube channel. Tap in. Watch now. Are you looking for great conversation? If so, Empire Talk is where real stories meet real voices. Hosted by Keith Edmonds, featuring powerful sit-downs that inspire, challenge, and connect. New episodes every month. Subscribe now on YouTube at Graphics Empire Design. This is Empire Talk. Built Different is now streaming on YouTube. From Graphics Empire Design, home of Empire Talk. Tap in and watch Built Different today.
All right, welcome back to Empire Talk. Oh my goodness, we are having such a great time, y'all. We're having a good discussion.
Yes.
Me and my twin brother, that's right. Sit down with my twin. That's right, here on Empire Talk. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Never went anywhere, but welcome back. No.
Right. So we talked about quite a few things, adoption, growing up in foster care, and how the mime started, and how we traveled the world, and how we are people.
Yeah.
And how we go through things, through our personal lives.
Right.
People think we're the same.
Right.
We are not.
We're not the same.
Would you look in that camera and tell them we are not the same?
Ladies and gentlemen, Keith and Carl are two different people. We are not the same.
You heard it straight from them now.
Straight
We are
from
not
me.
the same, y'all. We are
not
individual.
the same.
We have our own lives.
Yes.
We have our own personal, proclivities? Is that a good word? We have our own issues.
Mm-hmm.
We have our own, lives. You know what I mean?
Own celebrations.
Own celebrations.
That's just the only celebration we have together is birthdays. That's it.
Yeah, and sometimes that's a challenge.
That's a challenge
sometimes. But because I see into the year, you know what I mean? But we have different personalities.
Yeah.
People think that we're the same, but we're not. Would you agree?
I agree.
What's so different about you?
I'm better looking. Nothing church. Say amen.
We don't own the rights to that music.
No, we don't. We don't own the rights to that music.
No, but we love it.
Yeah, we love it. Good
Thank you, Andre
Good friend,
Crouch.
Andre Crouch.
Right. But we are not the same. But
No, we're not.
You said you
I cross my leg. You don't cross your leg.
I refuse to do that. No, I can do it. I'm just trying to show the bling on my shoes.
That's it.
No, but we are
We're
different.
different. Yeah, we're definitely different.
And we dress different. I mean, but we dress the same. But
What hand do you write with?
I am right-handed.
And I am left-handed.
He's left-handed. Can
Yeah,
you
so-
believe that?
Mirror image.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But,
Mirror image.
so for people who think that we are the same, we are not the same.
And believe it or not, his glasses are prescription. Mine's are not.
He's faking the funk, y'all.
I had the LASIK surgery.
I was going to say something, but he beat me to it,
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
He's faking. This is not.
This is not real.
Those are not real. These here, if I take these off,
But they nice though, I love frames. I just can't help it. But
You thank off for LASIK because you did wear glasses.
I did.
So we
Used to
did
wear glasses.
The same when we were,
Yeah, so now I'm like this and he's like that.
Yeah.
So people tell us apart.
Yeah. So people can tell us apart. But yeah, here we are. Like we said, we are individuals. We live different lives. You have your life. I have my life. And people just, like I said earlier, people don't understand twins.
They don't.
They don't understand how twins operate.
Right.
Of course we're going to have that care for each other and that, but we live our separate lives. And, we definitely make sure that,
Right.
that we do live separately and have our own lives.
Yeah.
What's something you've always wanted to say to me, but never said on camera? Never said it to me, never.
Your breath stinks. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I know.
I was going to say, your head is big.
Your head is big. No.
You always wanted to say to me.
Something I always wanted to say to you. Honestly, I don't. I think I've said everything I wanted to say to you. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, there's nothing that I don't hold back. You don't hold back.
No, there's times I don't like you.
I mean,
There's
times where
that I do like you.
Yeah.
There's times that I.
And like text messages, we text sometimes, and I go to text y'all because text messages can go totally south. And it's not meant to go that way.
You get misconstrued.
Yeah, misconstrued. But yeah, no, there's nothing.
You don't hear the tone in the text message.
Yeah, you do hear the tone.
No, you think you hear the tone.
Like, wait, why are they put all caps? Hold up.
Well, that was because I accidentally hit caps.
No, he's screaming at me right now. So yeah, but no, there's nothing I can think of. No, I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, let me think. Is there anything that I would? Because it's no, but you are a very strong-minded person, and I look up to you. This is what you're supposed to say.
Yeah. You said, oh, okay, you told that. What was the question again?
Y'all hear this? Oh gosh, I tell you, sometimes I wonder. What's something you've always wanted to say to me, but never said it on camera? Did you never say
never
in front
said it on
of
camera.
or in front of other people, or you never said
Oh,
on
okay.
camera?
Oh,
So let me finish. I
Okay.
look up to you. You know, you are a bigger brother, my bigger brother. You know, although we have that.
right.
You know, I'm the bigger brother. You're the bigger brother. We go back.
We go back and forth.
But you're the bigger brother. You know, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, couple.
Set the
couple
record straight.
minutes. Yeah,
I'll start with that. Couple minutes.
couple minutes.
So yeah, but I look up to you, and another thing is I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm proud of your success. I'm proud of your success with your, you know, your marriage, your family, your, you know, your career.
Mhm.
You know, I'm very proud of you, and very proud to say that, you know, you're my brother.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you go.
We say, you know,
Yeah.
and I mean that.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah.
I really, really do mean that.
Well, I would say I concur. I say ditto.
You know,
No, I misunderstood
I
the
wanna hear
question.
it.
I did. I misunderstood the question.
No,
But
it's
yeah, I do definitely look up to you.
Yeah.
You have been an inspiration to me. That's why it's almost like we're tracking each other. It's like
yeah,
your footprint, my footprint.
Yeah.
Your footprint, my footprint.
yeah, yeah.
When you got into law
been
enforcement,
like that long.
I got into law enforcement. You know, and it's been the same for each of us.
Yeah.
But I look up to you. You dress well. I mean,
I smell well.
you
Dress
know,
well.
but
Look well.
yeah. No, you're a great father to your children. You
Love
know.
them like crazy.
Yeah, love them, and you know, this I have to say, I'm very proud of you. Like this show is great. I mean, you stepped out. When I say, I mean, this dude. If you saw the set, you see the set. This is his set. This set is amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, you don't see all the behind the scenes, which he's got to do some behind the scenes stuff. You know,
I do.
you probably got to show something.
Working on it.
Well, you'll see all the lights and 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's amazing, and the setup is just beautiful, and I'm proud of you. This is
you.
great.
Thank you.
I mean, this is wonderful. The whole thing. Great idea. Empire Talk.
Empire Talk, y'all.
Sit down and be real.
Be real. Talk
Don't be
real.
fake.
Don't be fake.
Yeah.
You know, and that's true.
talk about
Thank you.
it.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
this is
Empire
great.
Talk. I went to sleep, woke up like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know,
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. It came from Graphics Empire Design.
Yeah.
That's the company that I have.
Right.
Speaking of companies, you have one.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit
I mean, I
about-
do some graphic work. It's not.
What is it called?
It's holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy, y'all.
So if you need some graphic work, just holla at your boy. I'll get it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do graphic work. I mean, it's not something I do. You know.
What's your website?
What is my website? Because you built it, didn't you?
I designed the website.
Yeah,
What is
he
it?
designed the website.
It's holla at what?
www.holler at
I'll put it at the bottom of the
at
screen.
your boy.
You see it at the bottom of the screen, y'all.
Yep.
You see it at the bottom of the screen.
.com, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You see it at the bottom of the screen.
You'll see it right here. Right?
Go to the website, y'all.
Right
That's
here.
right.
Yep.
And you see my website too.
Yeah, and his website's over here. My website's here.
You know, I have a EmpireTalk.org
Yeah.
website.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I had to build a website around
I think I've
Empire
seen
Talk.
it.
Yeah, so I have that. It's EmpireTalk.org. And then I have GraphicsEmpire.com.
Oh, nice.
And GraphicsEmpire.com. I have two websites, yeah.
So he builds the websites.
Yeah, you know, what can I
So I
say?
have a website, you know.
So he has a website. So you're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And you
I do some of the graphic work for Empire Talk.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You're in the credits. And you do a lot for the church, too.
Yes, I do a lot of graphic work for the church.
But other than that, you're an overseer.
Yes.
You're an overseer.
What's that? I oversee something.
You got a household overseer.
Oh, what the- yeah, I got a lot though. I oversee children. I oversee bills. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's talk a little bit about overseer.
Yeah. Well, the Lord back, I forgot what year it was. Bishop Carswell originally, or he consecrated me as an apostle.
Yes, I remember that. I was there.
So I'm still
Yes,
an apostle.
Yes.
2009. 2009, I was consecrated as an apostle. And I was excited about that. I'm still an apostle, but when I joined Koinonia at the time, and now it's Love Fellowship Church, and that is under the leadership of Daysman David Allen Brock. He saw a lot. He sees a lot in me.
He was on my show last month.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
Wow.
He was on my show in February.
Okay.
That's right.
I watched it. I watched it.
It was the man behind the title.
Man behind the title.
That's right.
Yeah.
On my show.
But he sees a lot in me. He
Yes.
saw a lot in me as well.
Yes.
And Bishop Daysman Allen Brock, he actually ordained me or consecrated me as an overseer.
Yes.
I was excited about that because I know I'm under good leadership.
Yes.
This is wonderful leadership, and I mean as plain and transparent as I can be.
Yes.
This is great leadership. When I say Daysman Allen Brock is a great leader, he's a great leader, and he leads by example.
Yes.
Very transparent.
Very real.
Very real.
He don't mind.
Man, listen. And I always say, listen, we've sat amongst bishops and archbishops and great bishops and
This bishop and that
bishop
all the
and
bishops.
that reverend, high reverend, all of them.
Yes.
But when I say this, he sees a lot.
And not to
He
take
sees the gifts.
anything away from them.
No, not at all.
Because of
No,
that
no.
moment.
But that moment was for that moment.
Yeah.
This moment is for this moment. And he consecrated me as our overseer because he sees the gift in me.
Yeah.
He sees the leadership skills in me as well. You know, he sees what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
And so I am overseer at Love Fellowship Church in Pittsburgh. So I oversee a lot of departments and
Yeah.
other things there within the ministry. And so that's the title that I carry.
Right. But you
know,
were a ministry yourself.
Yeah. I have my own ministry called the Rain Church.
It started off as.
It started as Millennial Rain.
Yeah.
And then we changed it to the Rain Church. And then I went to
We called it the Purple Building.
the Purple Building at the time.
on the corner.
On the corner.
Yeah.
Like, people called it the Barney Building.
I don't think I heard that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what they called it. And started that ministry, and then went from there, went to North Carolina, started a Rain Church there.
Yeah.
So I had two churches, 2 different locations. And the Lord just said, the Lord wanted me to shut it down. I know it sounds crazy.
No,
He had me shut it down.
it might sound crazy to some, yeah.
Because at that time, I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
I was bringing in everybody, you name it. Shirley Murdoch, Williams Brothers, Vanessa, Donnie, all of them. We bringing them to the church.
Yeah. Bobby Jones.
Vicky Winans. And it got to a point where I
Smokey
didn't...
Norfolk. Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
everybody.
Ty Tribbett.
Yeah,
We had all-
Ty Tribbett, everybody. And it got to a point where I felt like I did not want this to be an entertainment church.
Yeah.
And that's what it was leading to.
Yeah.
And the Lord wanted me to sit down and get word and get
Yeah.
more understanding, you know. And so I shut him down. And, you know, lost a lot of great people, but I had to be obedient.
Yeah.
And the Lord sent me to Koinonia at the time.
Yes.
And I became a part of them. And I just sat for a while. And I just sat and got the word.
That's what
I'm telling you, I got the word.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do nothing.
Right.
I just wanted to get the word. And then that's when the Lord said, okay, now it's time.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to, you know, you utilize the gift that's in you.
Yeah.
And I have multiple gifts, is what I'm told.
Yes.
So I used multiple gifts to help bring the church where the church is now.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yes.
so-
and I'm a part of that.
And you're a part of that.
I'm
Yeah.
a part of that.
Of course. I mean, I bring you in, you know,
Yeah.
you bring me in, and
Yeah.
we make it work.
Yeah.
You know, we make things work. And so that's where the overseer came in.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Because some people are wondering, you know, because I'm pastor.
Yeah.
You know, and I did a show on, you know, I sit down with Keith. Remember that?
I saw that too.
You saw that too? Yeah. And I talked to him a little bit about, how
Yeah.
pastors bleed too.
Oh, yeah, we bleed.
Do you bleed?
Oh, yes.
Do you hurt?
Red blood, yes.
Do you feel pain?
Oh,
Do you
geez.
feel joy?
Yes.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is...
unthinkable joy.
Yeah.
Yes, I
What's
have.
the most scariest moment of your life? And you told the story before about when you jitney.
Oh,
Tell us about that moment where
Well-
God really kept his hand on you.
my first wife and I, this is when we had our first child, Christian. We lived in Wilkesburg. I had to make ends meet. I had to go out and make some money.
Yeah.
So back then we were doing what was called jitneying. I was jitney driving. I was a jitney driver. So I'd get in my car, in my vehicle, and I would go. People would call me on my phone or at the jitney station, and they say, "I need a ride from from A to B."
Right.
I'd get in my car and I'd go and I'd pick them up. Well, this one day, got a call, and the guy said, "Hey, I need a ride, blah, can you pick me up?" So before I even get there, before I even get to the location, two guys jump in the back seat of my car. My doors were unlocked.
Right.
They jumped in. One guy put a gun to the back of my head.
Wow.
And the other one had another gun pointed at me. And he made me drive into this alleyway. I was scared. I was terrified.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so terrified.
That's
My
the human side.
faith in God was like, Lord, I need you now. Like I've never needed you before. Made me drive in the alleyway and told me, give me all your money, give me all your money. I had no money on me. I left my rent money at home at the time. Thank God. Had nothing on me. They tore through the car, they ripped through the seats, they lifted through everything. They tore, made me rip everything out of my pocket. And I'm like, I don't have anything. And at that time, I'm like, I'm gonna die because I don't have what these guys want. They're gonna shoot me. I close my eyes and like literally tears are coming down my eyes. And the next thing you know, I open my eyes, they're gone. Doors wide open.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm looking around. I slam the door. I get in the car. I'm crying. I run home. I throw water in my face. I'm crying. And all I could think of was my first child, Christian. That's the first thing only thing I could think of at that time. So yes, men of God, overseers, bishops, archbishops, all of us, we cry. We cry. We go through things.
Right.
And that was the most devastating, one of the most devastating times of my life.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. Another terrifying, mine,
Yeah.
where I almost lost my wife.
Yeah, I remember that.
We lost a child together.
Yes.
And she wasn't feeling great that morning. And you know how you could tell, like I said, she's my best friend. Leah,
Right.
that's my best friend. I could tell when something's wrong with her. So she goes downstairs and she's in the restroom like, what's going on? She's in there too long. Babe, are you okay? Blah, blah. She comes out. It looks like her whole color just changed.
Wow. Yeah, I remember.
And so I call 911, ambulance come, they rush her to the hospital. She had a topical pregnancy, I think that's what it's called. She was bleeding inside.
Wow.
They had to rush her to emergency surgery. They rushed her to emergency surgery. When the doctor came out after the surgery, he had blood all over her. She had blood, it was a female.
Yeah.
She had blood all over her.
The doctor.
And I looked at her and I said, is that her blood? She said, yeah, we had to give her a full blood transfusion.
Wow.
And she said, we almost lost her.
Wow.
Next time I saw her, she was in the
ICU?
in the ICU, hooked up to all these machines, breathing machines. Devastating. And I thought she wasn't gonna make it. And we just prayed, we prayed. And we prayed. And she made it through. She's alive.
God said,
and I remember,
not yet.
God said, not yet. And I remember I threw her the biggest birthday party.
Remember that?
After that, on her birthday, I spent a lot of money on that birthday party.
Yeah, it was nice.
Man, after that, we celebrated her.
Yeah.
And thank God for her.
Yeah.
Thank God that she's alive. So we go through things.
So you said she lost a child.
Yes, we lost a
She
child.
lost a child.
Yeah.
but you had one.
Yes.
Tell the people about that gift, about the turnaround.
Yeah, Justin.
Yes, Carl. Who else?
Yeah, Justin. He was born. He was already born.
He was born with blue eyes. I remember that.
He was born already.
Was he?
He was born in 2010. I'm sorry. He was born in 2010. So yeah, God gifted us with a beautiful blue-eyed baby.
Yes. You got no blue eyes.
He had blue eyes. He don't have blue eyes now.
His blue eyes are gone.
He has my eyes, which are this color now. Our eyes are like light brown. But a beautiful child, Justin. And he is an amazing kid.
Yes.
He's talented, plays drums. He mimes.
Yeah.
He mimes with your son.
My son,
Yes.
who was very gifted.
Yes.
Talented.
And
they used to
they travel the world too.
They travel. Their mom, yeah.
They're excellent. But God gifted us with that child.
Yeah.
And I just thank God. I was amazed at how good God,
Yeah, how he
turned that whole thing.
Yes. It still gave you what you wanted.
Yeah. Yep.
You see that?
Yep.
And that's
happened.
amazing. Thank you for that story.
Yeah.
And
Go
can
through
you
it.
just look in that camera right there and encourage somebody who has went through what you went through with that? Losing a child and
To anybody
almost
that
a wife.
may have lost a child or may have lost a loved one, who's close to you, I just say, be encouraged. Stay strong. Stay strong to the word of the Lord. When we give up, God doesn't give up on us. God said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. And I do believe that. The time that I almost, lost my life, or I thought I was going to lose my life, God had his angels camped around me. He has his angels camped around you, protecting you and shielding you from the things that you cannot see. Right. And so I just want to tell you to be encouraged in the word of the Lord, be encouraged with God. Be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the word of the Lord.
Yes.
That's what the word that I have for you today is. Just be encouraged, be strong, and know that God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. And He give you the desires of your hearts. All right. So stay encouraged, be lifted, and stay strong. And honestly, listen, love life.
Yes, good one.
Love life.
Love life.
Love life. I told my wife the other day, actually, we were talking, we're just having a conversation, and I told her, I'm a winner. I'm a winner, But I told my wife, I said, I love my life. There's nothing that I would change right now. I love my life. I love where I'm at. I love where I live. I love coming home every night. I love doing what I do. I love my church. I love my church family. I love all of my children from the bottom of my heart. And, I love my family.
Yes.
And so stay encouraged.
Yes.
And stay in the word of the Lord.
Good word. Can you just say a prayer for that person that you just encouraged?
Yes. So, Father, right now we lift up those that may be suffering or may be going through trials or tribulations right now, that may have lost a loved one. Father, we pray for strength upon their life right now, God. We know you to be a good God.
Yes.
We know you, God, to hold our pains and to carry them. Father, we know that this battle is not ours, but God, the battle is yours. We know that we are not fighting it alone, but God, you are there fighting on our behalf. And so, Father, we lift up those that may be sick and afflicted and those that may be going through, and we rebuke suicide thoughts even now in the name of Jesus. And we declare victory. In the name of Jesus, we declare victory right now. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That's really, really, really encouraging to know that you're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're still here. I've faced multiple things in life.
You're still here.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I got stuck up before in the hood. I ain't had nothing to give them, so they gave up. I ain't had nothing. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I didn't have anything. I just didn't have anything. So,
and the good thing is, in a lot of this, the good thing is, and because this is what the show is about.
Yeah.
the good thing is that we know that we have each other as well.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
going through what you went through and things that I've went through, we were there for each other.
Right. Right.
As twins.
Right.
And as brothers.
Right.
And men of God.
Men of God. Right.
And so,
What do you hope people walk away with after hearing our story today? As twins, all the stuff we've been through, and we didn't hardly tell it, but
No.
but we got
we had to be here.
we have something coming out
Mm-hmm.
this year sometime. I
Right.
don't know.
Biography.
Yes, we got a it's a documentary.
Yeah. I think with this documentary, we're going to get really more in depth with things.
Yes. That's exactly right.
I don't like hurting people. I don't like hurting people. And I know that there are still, a lot of our past that
we haven't told yet.
that are still here, family members that are still here, but we're going to tell our story. We're going to tell it just the way it is.
Just the way it happened.
Just the way it happened. What was the question? I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's good. The documentary's coming out, so yeah, like you said.
Yeah, we
There's a lot
be
of
ready for
things
that story.
Be ready for that story. It's coming out.
Yeah.
What do you hope people walk away with after hearing our story?
Well, I'm praying that people walk away with faith. Mm-hmm. We walk by faith and not by sight. Mm-hmm. When we were growing up and we were going through what we went through, all we had was faith.
Right.
That's all we had. We had faith. We walked by faith. We lived by faith. I mean, honestly, like when I closed my eyes in that car, I closed my eyes knowing that, honestly, at that time, I'm going to meet the Lord.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was my younger, I wasn't a preacher then.
Mm-mm.
So my faith wasn't as strong as it is now.
Right.
So walk by faith, keep the faith, keep the faith. Stay
I
encouraged.
would say hope.
Hope? Yeah.
Keep the hope alive. Yo.
Yes.
I know I sound like
Jesse.
Jesse Jackson, but keep the hope alive.
Keep the hope alive.
And keep the dream alive. If you're dreaming and if you have a desire or something that you want to do, then do it.
Do it.
What's stopping you from doing it?
Yeah.
People think money stops you from doing this here. I ain't got a lot of money.
But faith without works is dead.
That's right.
Yeah.
But do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Just do it.
If you have a dream of doing something that can help and change people's lives.
Yeah.
Make them look at themselves differently. I get a lot of calls and I get a lot of comments and text messaging and just messaging on Facebook about how so far, just my testimony alone, the sit down
It's
with
changing
Keith
their lives. Yeah.
has really affected them personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is what this is all about. We want to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so Empire Talk is about helping.
It's about helping. Yeah.
It's about helping someone who may be going through what we went through, they might be in this place now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where we were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're able to help them.
Help them. Yeah.
And so that is my prayer, that they keep that hope alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep that faith alive, like you said, and keep their dream,
Yeah.
alive. Walk in it.
Walk in it.
right?
Yeah.
Like you say, walk in it.
Walk in it. Believe in it.
Believe in it. And that,
Yeah.
this has been really, really awesome.
Yes. This has
Having
been
you
great.
on the show.
Mhm.
Somebody wanted it out there and I'm giving it to them.
Yeah.
It's a sit down with my twin, y'all.
Yeah, I am.
This is my twin brother, y'all. This is my,
Yeah, I
this
am.
is my buddy here. This is my best friend, y'all. I know,
Yeah.
that he has definitely been an inspiration to us all. You have really been inspiring, as I said, to me and a lot of people out there. It's not just, just me, but there's a lot of people that you have inspired just by yourself.
Mhm.
And I'm saying that without me.
Right. Right.
We've inspired people, we've helped people, we've encouraged people through our mime,
Yeah.
through our ministry. And, I got several calls so far that people want us. And they keep it. The first question they ask is, are you still miming? If you still miming, I got this coming up.
Yeah, man.
And I'm thinking in my head, our boys mime, but can we do it? Yeah, we can still do it. We got it in us. It's in our blood.
But because that's a part of us.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you decided to join me on the show.
Yeah, I'm glad you
it
had
has
me.
been a blessing. And just give, I know you already gave a word of encouragement one more time for foster kids, adoptees,
yeah.
families
Yeah.
watching right now, those who might be going through that system, the adoption,
Yeah.
and I must say this, I have to appreciate Dr. Sharon McDaniel.
Oh, yeah.
She has been a blessing in my life. This set here, she's allowed me.
Contribute. Yeah.
That's her contribution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is the field that she operates
She operates in it.
with
It's amazing.
kinship. And that right there is a blessing that God even would put someone,
Yeah.
in our lives.
Yes.
You know her as well. But
Yeah.
I must take this time to thank her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Sharon, for all that
Yes,
you do.
thank you.
For the world.
Yeah, the world. Yeah.
What you do in through foster and through kinship and all of that. That is just
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's been a blessing to our life.
Yes.
To even know somebody like her,
Yeah.
like Dr. Sharon, because the system works.
Yes.
That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
The system works. Everybody
It works
thinks,
because you have organizations
yeah.
like a second chance,
Yeah,
and you have
yeah.
people like Dr. Sharon.
They set up where you're not just thrown out there to anybody,
Right.
but they tried to put you back with family members.
Yes.
That can take you in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
When we were growing up, we didn't have this kinship program. We
Right.
didn't have. We were bounced just from house to house to house to house,
Right,
from
right.
house to group home, bunk bed, from bunk bed to bunk bed.
Hey, right.
We didn't have that. Okay, well, let's try to put them with their grandmother or their uncle or their aunt,
Right.
or someone that's related to them. System works, and we didn't have what they have now today in 2026.
Right.
When we went through the system, it wasn't there. I mean, there may have been a kinship program.
Right.
I don't know, but we thank God for what exists now.
Right.
And through Dr. Sharon, and Second Chance.
Right. Excellent. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm just so grateful, that we made it, man.
Yeah.
When you say
Yeah.
we made it.
We made it.
We made it! Y'all, this has
made it.
been fantastic.
Yes, it has.
Carl Edmonds. Some of you know him as Overseer Carl Edmonds. This is my twin brother, y'all. This is a sit down with my twin, my best friend, he's a great example. Great example. He just sets great examples, and I'm so proud of him and happy to have him on my show, y'all. To have him on this show, your show. This is your show. This is our show.
Yeah.
Empire Talk. So y'all, thank you so much for joining us here on Empire Talk. Again, thank you, Carl, for joining
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
And
this is
we
great.
gotta do something else together.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
we
got
are.
this.
We got that.
Yeah.
We got that stuff, that work to do. For
Yeah.
that,
The biography.
you keep calling it biography.
What
It's
is
a
the story?
documentary.
The documentary. Okay, yeah. Documentary.
But it's a documentary
Yeah.
that we're going to be working on very soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we're going to be working on it.
Yeah.
But thank you
Hey,
so much for being
maybe
on
a
the show.
sitcom, never know.
You never know. Guys, this is Empire Talk. Y'all, this is your host, Keith Edmonds. Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive, y'all.
Keep hope alive, y'all. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.
Heart to heart, every story runs deep. Empire Talk, there's twice. Empire Talk, where
As we come to the end of this conversation, I'm reminded that some stories don't end with answers. They end with understanding. Sitting here with my twin today wasn't about revisiting the past to stay there. It was about acknowledging it, honoring it, and recognizing how it shaped who we are now. We didn't choose every chapter of our journey, but we chose how to grow from it. We chose healing over silence, connection over distance, truth over pretending. If you're watching this and you see pieces of your own story in ours, Know this, you are not alone. And your past does not disqualify your future. Thank you for sitting with us today. Thank you for listening and for allowing this moment to be shared. This has been a sit down with my twin on Empire Talk. Until next time, stay grounded, stay growing, and stay connected. I'm your host, Keith Edmonds, here on Empire Talk. Peace.
Real conversations. Unfiltered truth. This is where stories are told. Not to impress, but to impact. Thank you for watching Empire Talk. Subscribe, stay connected, and remember, your story still matters. We'll see you next time on Empire Talk. This episode is dedicated to Mom Inez Dotson.